Somewhere in the twilight area, between dreams and nightmares, strange tales arise of skeletons, vampires, ghosts and witches and eyeballs, werewolves and graveyards and gas stations, Frankenstein and werewolves again. I'm Buzz, and these are my top 5 scary stories. Tonight's episode: Top 5 Scary Memories of the 1990s. Number 4. Birthdays at Chuck E. Cheese. The 90s. My Holocone days of youth. I remember the yearly ritual of celebrating my birthday at Chuck E. Cheese's, the famous pizza/video game emporium. One such birthday, I remember my great-grandma Gertie attended. It was odd because great-grandma Gertie did not get out much, but she wanted to see her little Buzz turn 9 years old. That was the last thing she ever saw. The mascot, Chuck E. Cheese in costume, came out to give us tickets and tokens to play the video games. He danced around, very joyous, a happy time, until he tripped and fell on Grandma Gertie, breaking her bones. She suffered a heart attack and died. Number 3. My pal, Rusty. I had a best friend for a few years in my elementary school days. His name was Rusty. He was smaller than me. He was skinny, never seemed to have enough to eat. The other kids made fun of him. Rusty always got last year's toys for Christmas. He had patches on the knees of his tough-skin jeans, holes in his shoes. The other kids would laugh and point and mock Rusty. But Rusty had one up on them. He would stand on the cafeteria table, pointing down his taunters. Rusty would say, one day, I will be famous. I will be on television. You losers will fear and respect me. I wonder whatever happened to him. His family had a tragic parting of ways. His mother and father divorced, and he moved far away with his mother. His father became the town drunk. I never saw Rusty again. Or did I? Number 2. Mario Kart Surreal. As a young boy, getting up early for school, or cartoons on the weekends, I would always have a big, colorful, heaping bowl of sugary Mario Kart cereal. It was fun and a fast, good treat. One day, I discovered my mother had gone to the supermarket and purchased a new box. In my excitement, I consumed the entire box. Later that afternoon, my tummy hurt. It hurt bad. I was in agonizing pain. This lasted for several hours. Later in the evening, I felt a sudden urge to go to the toilet, and I pulled out a tiny Yoshi. I was about to flush the toilet when he looked up at me with his sad eyes. So, I fished him out of the bowl, washed him off. He became my fast friend. I kept him in a shoebox under my bed. We told many stories late at night, went on many adventures. But somewhere along the line, things took a dark turn. One night, he forced me to light a fire in the wastebasket of the bathroom. Then it got worse, when he was shot to death by police when we were robbing a gas station. Ah, those fun times of youth. I miss them so. Number 1. The sick truth about Joey from the Friends show. What tween boy was not excited to tune in to his favorite sitcom every week and watch the madcap escapades of the Friends? A favorite friend to many was young Joey, played by actor Matt Perry. It so happened that on one brisk fall Saturday, Joey was going to be at our local mall, signing autographs and taking pictures with his fans. I bugged my parents to take me there early, and I got in the amazingly long line. Thinking back, I do wonder why that line was so long. I waited in line and waited. Hours passed. Suddenly, nature called. I regretted drinking that entire case of Capri Sun earlier in the day. I had to use the restroom. I begged my mom to hold my place in line. So I ran off to the mall's restroom. I went in. There was a man in one of the stalls. Or was he a man? I heard grunting, heavy breathing. The stalls were vibrating. I was frightened. I thought perhaps a grizzly bear might be in there. Forgetting about urinating, I peeked under the stall door. To my shock and horror, it was Joey from the Friends show. He had his hand. We won't mention what he was doing with his hand. It was something very inappropriate for a young boy to see his TV hero doing. But Joey spotted me. His eyes flamed red. He burst out of the stall, breaking the door off its hinges. Smoke was coming from his ears and nose. And in a deep, guttural voice, he said, "You are dead, child." At that point, horns sprouted from his forehead. His cheap, tacky shirt ripped along his shoulder blades, and bat-like wings emerged. His fingernails grew. It was then that I found out Joey from the Friends show was not the happy-go-lucky actor I thought. He was in fact a demon from hell. I ran and hid in the back of a lady's shoe store. I saw Joey pass several times. Later that evening, I emerged from my hiding place and went home. To this day, I swear one day I will send that demon back where he belongs. When I get around to it. This has been Buzz. These were our top 4 scary stories for this evening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to subscribe. Please, damn you, one of you subscribe. And like us on Facebook. No, we don't have that. That other thing, the Twitter. Good day, good evening, and goodbye.